Hey, this is Jessica, and today is my birthday. I am officially 28 today. It's the 17th. It is Monday. This is the new Spec 5-gallon that you saw in my previous video. And it's been up and running for, what, 2 days now? Closer look. I really like the Copa, even though it's like blown over. I ended up deciding to put this output up, which is now causing like a trickling sound, but I don't know. I might still play with it. I don't know. So, Nubia Copa. Oh, he's back there. He's hiding. He keeps flaring at himself. I don't think he's liking the lights. I don't know if it's just me, if the water looks hazy. It's probably the glass. I don't think it does. So this tank is now beside the crabs. This is where Bluey was set up. And I moved Bluey all the way over there. Kind of hiding. This is my extra bunch of Copas. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, so I just kind of dumped it in its thing. Just like I have that Nubia. I got that because his Nubia looked really poor, so I threw it out. And I was sick. What happened was I was sick and tired of setting up the Spec. I was sick of having my hand in the water and planting plants, so I just dumped this plant in. And I plan on rooting it into the substrate when I do a water change. So yeah, his tank is now here, which is kind of a pain in the butt. It's in the corner where I won't get much viewing. But since this tank is so nice, I couldn't put it there, you know, that'd be crazy. In the process of doing laundry, there's clothes everywhere. It's Frankie, divided tank, cat house. My computer. Fruit is now on the desk. This is where marbles used to be. And Snowy. Kind of interested in the Fluval Chi, if anybody has an opinion about the Fluval Chi. Just because I'm getting bored of these standard tanks. So I was thinking of getting the Fluval Chi. And just, not as an extra tank, because that would be crazy, we have no room for it. But just to replace one of these 5 gallons. And I guess I don't know what I'd do with it. I'd probably just sell this plain 5-gallon used for cheap, but whatever. It'd be good for him, but like I said, no room. It's not just that we don't have any room, it's the fact that there's literally 2 outlets in this bedroom. This is this is the extension of the house, and whoever made it was retarded and put literally 2 plugs in this room. And one of them isn't even like a safe looking plug. I'm not even going to show you. I think it's over there. Like that mess. So needless to say, we have like power cords attached to power cords. Yeah. It might not be too safe. Shh. There's a mess down there. We try to buy like top-notch power bars at least. Like they're all surge protectors and they're, you know, expensive ones. That helps. But probably doesn't. So I'm looking about the LED lights in the new Spec. It doesn't take a lot of energy. Well, my main focus of this video was going to be another talk about cleaning small tanks that don't have filters. When I moved his tank from the bed to over here, his 2 plants uprooted, and I was like, F it, leave it. But I'm doing a water change today, so that I'll put them back down where they're supposed to be. So I'm gonna break out my actual test kit, which I don't break out too often, and test this water to see actually how much ammonia builds up in a small tank over a couple of days. I think it's only been 2, max 3 days since I did the last 50% water change. Because I've had people, well, not people, comment on my last one saying, you know, 50% changes every couple of days is too much, blah blah blah. Really, it isn't. It is a lot of work to have not a filter. I don't care if that makes younger people not want to have a Betta, good then. If you don't want to spend the time on caring for it right, then don't get a Betta. Sorry, I'm not gonna say, yeah, get a fish and put it in a cube and don't take care of it. Don't have a heater and, you know, it's fine. No, it's not. I'm sorry. But no ammonia is good for a fish. So even if it shows trace amount, you need to do a water change. It's plain and simple. So I'm going to do the test and see if there's any ammonia. And if there is, it's going to be, haha, it needs to be done every 2 days. Maybe not 50%, but I bet it still does need to be done. Another good thing to show you, though, since I have these 2 plants, I did ask on the Betta forums, do I ever have to do 100% change? Because, you know, a lot of people say do 100% change on unfiltered tanks once a week or whatever, blah blah blah. Well, I asked the forum, and most people were like, yeah, you're still supposed to do it, and I was like, it doesn't make sense though, because if you understand the cycle process, and if you understand what plants do and how they thrive, then it doesn't make sense, and you need 100% change. Plants live off of the waste and the ammonia and the nitrite and the nitrate that gets created. You do 100% changes too often, it's going to be too clean for the plants to survive. It won't be too clean for the fish. That doesn't make sense. But it will be too clean for the plants. So, I'm going to find my thread here. There's like a question. And I just find messages that I created. Not every message I've ever written into. Replied to threads. I'm talking about not messages. Track messages. No. This is stupid. Should have done this before I started filming. But anyways, let's just say this. Old fish lady, who, if anyone goes on bettafish.com, she's like the guru of, you know, of Betta fish and taking care of them. And whenever somebody has an issue that's weird and odd and nobody else knows the answer to, they always get told, you know, PM old fish lady, she knows the answer. So she, luckily enough, replied to that thread that I asked and said, no, don't ever do 100% water change. You have live plants. So if you do have live plants in one of these, you know, critter keepers, this is 3.5 gallons, like I keep saying, you probably don't need to do 100% water change ever. Because I do also vacuum the gravel. Now, if you're not vacuuming the gravel, that could be different. You might get too much buildup. But I do vacuum the gravel quickly before the water goes down too fast. So, yeah. And because I told her that I do vacuum the gravel, she was like, yeah, you don't need to do that. So I haven't done 100% water change on this tank at all. So we are going to test the water. I think I might test for just ammonia and nitrite. Because there's no way nitrates are building up enough to be harmful. Not when it's only been like 2-3 days without a water change. She's gonna think I'm feeding him. The only time I open this is when I feed him. He's gonna be like, food? And he's gonna be like, no, I'm disturbing you. Why is there water in here? Get out. I got my bucket here. This is what always happens. I either overfill the tube or underfill the tube. And it's like impossible just to get a little bit out. Flick it, flick it, flick it. Oh, that's perfect. So I guess I'll fill up 2 of these. I don't care about the pH because, yeah, I know my pH. It's high. Fish are all healthy. It's fine. I still haven't tested my tap water, which I probably should, just to see if there's. It's good to know if you have nitrite in your tap water, or nitrates, or even ammonia for that matter. Perfect. So, I get the ammonia bottle. Is there 2 for ammonia? I can't remember. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't do this like you're supposed to. You're supposed to do this like every time before you do a water change every time. No, I don't do that. Ammonia, bottle 1. And what is this? Nitrate? No. Nitrate? No. Ammonia bottle 2. And if I'm correct, nitrite is only 1 bottle. Yeah, these are 2 pHs. High range pH, regular pH. So, I'm going to shake these. Ammonia 1, which is add 8. You need to shake these. Well, you definitely need to shake the nitrate ones. Like, definitely, like, even in the instructions it says shake really well, blah, blah, blah. These ones I'm just going to shake up because I haven't used them in a while. The camera's going to be shaky because I'm like hitting it on my leg. Shake it upside down. Let's see, it's been sitting a while. I don't know if I can undo this with one hand. Probably not. These caps are unwell, so people can't get into them, or kids can't get into them. Let me pause you. And back. Got it open. So we're supposed to do 8 drops. I'll pick this one. And you want them to be like uniform drops. 1, 2. Yeah. Cap actually came off really easy once I put you down for a second. It was literally like a second and I got it off. 2, also add 8. I do suggest that everyone has these kits just in case something goes wrong in your tank. If you have a sick fish and you ask for help, they're gonna automatically, before they even suggest help, gonna want to know your ammonia levels, nitrate, and possibly pH. So you should always have a kit just in case, even though I don't test regularly, but my tanks are cycled, so I'm gonna have a hard time opening this, even though it's so easy once you get it. Back. This one's add 8 as well. 1, 2, 3. 8. Put the lid on top. And I just do this with it. You're gonna want to let it sit. I don't think this one takes long. I think the nitrate one, if I remember, is the one that you're supposed to actually like wait 5 minutes for it to fully develop. If it stays a bright yellow, we're golden. But we'll see. Now let's do the nitrate, which is 5. Shake this one up. It's gonna be a long video, sorry. But I feel like showing you the whole test, even though I've done this in past tests. But I've done this with, I think, just the goldfish. I think I just did this with the goldfish. Although I have done this on at least one Betta tank. I just didn't make a video out of it. Why are these so hard to open? Like a blue. How much are we adding again? 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whee! That one goes fast. I don't even know why I'm doing the nitrate one. Because if you don't have a cycle, then it might not go into those other steps. I don't know. We'll see. Ah, that was awesome. Epic fail. This is what you don't want to do, and now I'm going to have to redo this test. And, yeah. Some of the bad chemical. Okay, this is a safe chemical. There's no warning on the back of it. Because I know there's one that's like, don't touch. I think it's the ammonia ones. Yeah, corrosive. I got Kleenex. I always have Kleenex. This is why you don't do things with one hand. I don't even know if I want to do this test again. Just leave it at epic failness of nitrate test. And we'll test that little bit of water. That wasn't even mixed properly, that's what I'm trying to say. Unless it didn't like stain anything, because this desk is so valuable. Like we didn't get it for free. Screw you. Thank you. Stupid tube. Put you away. So, I think this has a slight green to it. Seems like a darker yellow than I've seen every time I've done my cycle tanks. I'll get the paper. But it's still yellow. It seems like, here we go. See, bright yellow, that's pH. What the hell am I looking at? Bright yellow is 0, and then you get this, which is 25. And even at 25, that's not good. Not good at all. I would say it's not this, but not this either. It's probably still safe. But I'm still gonna change. I might not do as much as I usually do though. So when I say I do 50% change, I mean I go down to like here. Just way more than 50%. It's definitely, I don't know. It's definitely a more golden color than I've seen before. Just like, as I said, the nitrate staying this blue, which means it's 0. I've never seen nitrate at that. Usually it's red. Well, actually, goldfish was always like red, because they poop so much. The one time I did the Betta, it was more at like 10, which is fine. This is staying blue, so like I said, it's just ammonia that builds up. Even though I knocked the test down, and this might not be accurate, it's still not changing color. I don't know how it changes from blue to purple. It's been like a complete different color. That would be horrible. I've also heard that these new test kits, this color chart is really hard. Like, it's hard. It's hard to base your colors, especially with nitrate. Like, look at this. Look at 40 and 80. They're like the same shade of red. Almost. It's very hard. Especially when you have a bottle that's like see-through color. It's not a block color. So, yeah. Looks like we have no ammonia, or very little. I'm going to do a little change anyways, just because I want to add more water. And I want to place the Nubias back down. So yeah, I would still suggest doing a water change every couple of days with these tanks that have no filters, but maybe not 50%, maybe you could go like 30. I got a new heater. Got that for my birthday. It's the Tetra. It's a 50 watt though, so I was worried it would be too strong for this, but it's keeping it at 78, so we're okay. Because we don't have any, there's no 25 watt heaters here, period. Even the local fish store doesn't have 25 watt heaters. Their lowest is 50. And Walmart sells just the Tetra one, so it starts at 50, 100, and I think they might have even the huge 150 watt one. This is this little light that we have. It's an LED, it's just one light. I think it's expensive, I don't know why. It's from Marina. It was like literally 17 bucks just for this thing. But it does light them up. And yeah, so that's the end of my update and fail testing. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the water change. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions you wanted to ask. And if you have any input about the Chi tank, if I do get one, I'm interested in like just the 5 gallon, not the 6 point whatever. Just because I like how the 5 is like a perfect square. But of course I'd get the lid for it, because they have created a lid for it now. And they do have it at my local fish store. So I would definitely get the lid, of course, because I have a Betta. So I would want to put him in it, but it's not going to happen. And it probably being snowy. But yeah, so there you go. I'm sure somebody will comment on water changes in small tanks, but whatever. Go ahead. And bye-bye. And thanks for watching. And subscribe. And if you have a Betta fish that you want me to see, just, comment that, hey, check out my fish, because I love to see people's Bettas on YouTube. And there's Kroot, he's so pretty. Bye-bye.